Good morning, and welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Yesterday, we took the conversation that we've been having this entire week about trusting others, starting with our parents, and we put it in reverse. What we did is we talked about how it is that what it is that we learned about being able to feel like that we're trustable, that we can be trusted. Again, I think that starts with our parenting figures. I asked you, in fact, to reflect on your own experience in childhood. How did this go? And I hope that you're able to give some thought to that. So far, then, if you think about it, what we've looked at is our childhood experiences of trusting those who parented us, as well as our being trusted in return. But what's the significance of all of this? To put it most simply, when you and I start off in this world, being able to trust others to begin with, to trust others for safety and guidance, we learn something really important, something really essential, and that is the world can be trusted and we can venture safely into it. And even when we get confused or scared, there's a safe harbor to which we can return for protection and for support. But that's just one half of it. The other half is that when we are given trust by those who are most important to us, again, ideally our parenting figures, we learn something else that's critical, and that is that we ourselves are trustworthy, that we can trust ourselves, that we are reliably capable in venturing out into that big world all around us. And insofar as we've been entrusted to ourselves, we can also learn to provide comfort and soothing to ourselves. Just as we reach out to others to be a safe harbor, we become a safe harbor to ourselves when we become distressed. I think this provides a way for us to understand how it is that we learn to lean on and love ourselves insofar as we have had that with others. Others who, parenting figures who we could lean on and love them. It's a reciprocal relationship. Do you remember my talking just a couple of podcasts ago about how each one of us wants to be the gleam in our mother's eyes? This is how a psychologist put it. And it makes me think of something. This comes up not infrequently in the treatment center groups that I lead. Someone will say to someone else, you need to learn to love yourself first. And I think I know what they're getting at. It's usually something around what is called codependency. But I think in light of what we've talked about the last few days around trust and how it is that we learn to trust ourselves by being in trustworthy relationships and being seen as being trustworthy, I think that we learn best how to love ourselves by first being loved. We're going to go further into this topic tomorrow. I hope that you'll return and as we begin to move into applying this to our stories, which we've been looking at the last week or two, our stories around possibly addiction, other forms of suffering, depression, anxiety, and ideally our hope for recovery from all of these forms of suffering. I hope you'll come back and join me tomorrow. Thanks for being with me today, and I wish you a good day.